It got to the point where, in the last kind of 6 months of my gambling, I just wanted to die. I would pray to God to not let me wake up in the morning because I just couldn't see a way out. I probably started gambling when I was 20 years old. So very, very young, at that age is the prime time for me to be going out, socialising with friends. Slowly but surely, I found myself stepping away from my friendship group, isolating myself more. Rather than going down the pub and having drinks with my friends, I found myself wanting to stay inside and gamble more. Over time, I become so much more isolated. I found myself not caring about my appearances, to the point where I literally wouldn't shower or wash because the only thing I could think about was gambling. The pit in your stomach when you wake up in the morning after a night of gambling, it just made my anxiety and depression so much worse. It got to the point where, in the last kind of 6 months of my gambling, I just wanted to die. I would pray to God to not let me wake up in the morning because I just couldn't see a way out. This is the job of my dreams, to be honest with you. I've never felt this comfortable in a job in my life. Being able to just be myself, it's amazing. Going to the industry directly and definitely being able to go across to Gibraltar and Malta and, being able to talk with them and to share my story with them, because gambling harms don't discriminate and it can happen to anybody. It's not just for older men or older women, it can happen to a wide variety of people. You don't see many young women come into recovery, and I don't think it's a story that they've quite heard before. When they see me, you wouldn't expect a young 23-year-old to be in recovery for gambling and drugs and alcohol. There was no one out there like me who kind of gave me that little beacon of hope. And even if it was just through the training with the operators directly, if my story can help and affect one person, like I said, that I've done my job. It's imperative that more women come forward, more young people come forward and share their experience.